offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, but it'll be second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Wilson to throw again. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. 22 yards there, a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll toss it out to Carson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson. And he's going to keep it here. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. That's going to be caught. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. First and goal at the 1-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now a toss play. It's Carson. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Wilson. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Garoppolo gives to Breida. And he's got room. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards on the ground. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. This is Breida, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. Garoppolo now. That'll be complete to Breida. And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
65.
To throw is Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play, and facing a 2nd and long. Throwing is Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Wilson to throw. And that is incomplete. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Here we go. 180. 15, check back 50. Let's go, defense. Our time.
They run with Breida. And an alley to run. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
On the Seahawks 8-yard line.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Breida. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Matt Breida, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. On second down, it's Carson, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. And look at this. For the second straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Now it's Carson. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Now it's Breida. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports coming to you now from the foot of the Rockies in Denver, Colorado. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. The Broncos will kick. Here's Brandon McManus to start us, and we are off from Denver. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. From the 24, Jackson dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Here's Jackson to throw. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. On paper coming in, you'd say that these guys are the better team by far, and they sort of showed their superiority there on the opening drive.
Yeah, they came in the heavy favorite in this game, and even though they're on the road, they just wiped it away, didn't they? They just said to everyone, we're the better team. We just showed it to you on this opening drive, and we expect to do it all game long.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Ready. 18 Gator. Let's go, D. Kill. Check. Fresno. Wide. Get pushed.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Zoom. 48 to Mike. You ain't doing nothing today.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he'll take this one down near the 15. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. On 2nd and 9, Allen. He rifles one that's intercepted. Tyus Bowser with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd and 12, Jackson steps away to his left. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more.
Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Cortland Sutton there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Ravens.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Jackson now. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And out of bounds right around the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, Adam Gotsis, the Aussie, with a sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Forced out to his left. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he fires one, but incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Ravens' 45-yard line.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Allen. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. That one into the hands of Hamilton. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Check 43. Back. 5.
They're going with Lindsey, and they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Von Miller. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Ingram. And he's got some space here. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Here's Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
They'll try to draw Lindsey. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. On play action, Allen. He's going to air one out. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Earl Thomas was so good at Texas, playing center field, playing free safety, that they thought if he came back for one more year, they're going to have to move him to corner. Those are the types of skills he has. That's what we just saw there. 2 deep coverage, came off of the, near the hash mark, and made an excellent play on the football. Boy, can he roam.
Yeah, and not really tall at 5'10", but he can roam, and he's disruptive. From the 25 on 2nd down, Jackson being chased out left. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big pickup of 38. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson buying time to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, Okay,
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 22. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. After the interception, here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They go play action here on 1st down. Von Miller picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. The tackle made that time by Bryce Callahan.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. To throw is Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Jackson dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Jackson out to his left. And my goodness, this is incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Allen now looks to throw. He'll get this one to Patrick. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 1st down, and they're going to throw without it. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Let's go, let's bring it.
Allen now throwing again. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now listen, it's a team game. We know that. But where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? So they take over here following the turnover. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They'll run here with Lindsey, and no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Allen going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He'll get this to Phillip Lindsay, complete. 7 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. They come out here in the eye. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll look to run with Freeman into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Hey, Orbit.
Back to throw. Allen. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jalen Ferguson in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Matt Judon. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Forced out to his left. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, his second touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2.
Check 26, check 26.
They'll try and run with Ingram. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And the Broncos are going to get the football. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of...
There he goes left side, and he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and that'll bring up 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Charlie,
one final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? You remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I ain't a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the road is my home and there's so many milkers burning my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it slow. I'm sturdy as hell, it's a vessel Salone. They showing me love in my city. Gangsta and hippies. Women like think you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Give everyone jaws. I'm not a guard. Go hard with a squad. I'm playing my part, but I'm LeBron. Wings of the team, I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of them dudes to the well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. it all I got. Walk the walk inside the talk. Take it higher, that's a God.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval matchup with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Check the outlaw. Check. Let it go.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Being chased out left. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
He'll try and run it. He's got the first down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. They'll run here with Ingram. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Now it's Jackson. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So they get in for the opening drive score, and they go for 2. They kept the kicker lonesome over there. They said, we don't need you this time.
Kickers? Who needs kickers for PATs?
Nice now.
We want them for field goals, not for PATs. They went for 2 and got it. It's a new tone setter for this team.
Let's go. Let's do this.
3.5 to go, first quarter. Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's McCoy. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 3rd down, here's McCoy. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Dancing to his left. And that is going to be incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson eluding the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Rolling to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, 65 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. Well, you want to talk about making something out of nothing. Boy, he did that right there. What an incredible run.
Obviously a pass play, and he couldn't find anyone open downfield. But sometimes the receivers just run those defenders off, and it creates a wide open space.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Yellow. I'll go on, 80. Here we go. Watch time.
Oh, design run for their wideout. And just no chance of turning the... corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
180. You got nothing today. You got nothing.
Well, now they'll try the end around. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Rolling to his right. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. Past the 20. 15-0 our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I ain't a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the road is my home and there's so many milkers. Bird in my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it slow. I'm sturdy as hell as Sylvester Stallone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs and hippies. Women like Nick, you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Gave everyone jobs. I'm not a guard. Go hard with a squad. I'm playing my part, but I'm LeBron. Rings to the team. I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of them dudes to do well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together, leave the bill.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Cleveland Browns. Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
Get ready. Henry. Hey, it's coming up.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Jackson now. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They run. It's Mark Ingram. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. On 2nd and 7, Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Now it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Flushed out right. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And I guess we're back to square one. A rocky start here. A turnover followed by a turnover.
Not exactly what we expected going into the game, but I always wonder about the nerves and people starting, the emotions of the game. Sometimes it takes a little while for that to play out and for them to settle in. Let's hope that that's taken care of now.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a gain of 34. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. So that one will be accepted. The Browns drive about to get started. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. The 20. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play that time for Cleveland. 47 yards.
First down.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Ingram. A nice move gets him a few extra. Down just shy of his 20. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4. Jackson forced out to his left. He's got a first down past the 30 and all the way up to the 33-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Here's Jackson being chased out left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. And now it's 2nd down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson escaping the pressure right. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Eluding the pressure right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Alert, 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 alert. 80 weapons. Check, line 57, line 57. Take it. Pistol. 57.
Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
3 down, 3 down. Hey, check, 3 down, 57.
Mayfield to throw it. And his throw is incomplete. The former first-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it.
We're going to start looking for big-time corners. We're going to start with athleticism, but without technique, you're not going to make plays as one we just saw there.
Come on, let's go. 57.
On 3rd down, Mayfield sliding out of the pocket. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Patrick Owasor drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up fourth down. On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Back deep is DeAnthony Thomas. Taking it about the 16. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So another
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. To throw is Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Jackson dancing to his left. And that will be incomplete. And the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Jackson flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. From midfield now, here's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now Jackson on first down, escaping the pressure right. Now this is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain.
Here we go. 15 on it. 15 on it. All day. All day.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown as the Ravens push.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
So that'll back him up 5. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And they take possession to...
How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like 4th down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come round. On my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Underlay, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin'. clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Buffalo Bills. Stephen Hauschka now about set to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Fielded about a yard deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
No. Off. Safe.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And right away, he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Throwing on third and long. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a fourth down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
They'll try and throw for it here. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Trent Murphy. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a first and 10 at the 11. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's a run for the former Louisville Cardinal, Sonoris Perry. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
48, come on.
On second down now, it's Perry trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Throwing is Allen on third. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
Your boy Old Mo, you said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
So they'll get another shot on.
Bruh. You some shit. You some shit, bitch. It's wild. He what? Hey, Gump. Hey, Gump. Don't go back.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now.
Roger's looking at me.
Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little
Yeah, you
bit.
gonna run that rock for me? It was a bet. About to blitz my man.
Didn't bother you too
On
much.
GSD. Nah.
It's
Blitz him,
exactly what you're
champ.
supposed to do. You
Anything
can't
coming
have
behind,
the field
oh, yeah, we
position,
on
not
that.
try to take advantage of
But I
it.
feel you. Blitz him,
Sometimes
champ.
defense makes
You
a
lost
good
y'all
play,
to
too.
a bum ass, son. Don't do no dumb shit on me, son.
Immediately there.
I'm jolly like that at this video
Maybe a
game, bro.
half yard at
We
most,
jolly
but
with
officially
this
they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
I'm blitzing my safety. Fuck that. You can burn him all you want, boy. On that shit. Blitzing this nigga.
48 month. Let's get the ball.
Still blitzing.
Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we don't like the 48.
Mike, beat his ass.
On 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. They open
Let him
man
do that.
Smith. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down. On first down, Perry. And that play will go nowhere. Losing
It's called a
yards
blitz,
back
boy.
near
You
midfield
done.
at the
You sweet,
49.
my man. You just
Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Listen, bro. I'm blitzing all these niggas on the left.
Check 48 to Mike. Night, sweetheart. Mike 48. Mike 48. You.
Throwing now is Allen. Finds a seam inside.
Oh, little
the
bro,
foot.
got
He's
money
got
play.
Smith here.
Jab at it.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Gotta beat my girl, man. Lick some cheeks.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch out.
Now Perry. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, box drop. Watch 36 to Mike. Let's go, tight end. Let's go. Right, hold. Mike 36. Line 30. Hey, Wahoo. Defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Watch 36 to Mike. Don't let him breathe.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Go.
From the gun, it's Allen. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. This is Perry. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. And if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to run them.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
On 3rd down. It's Perry. He hit in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line.
Hey, bro, turn your mic on, bro. I know you got one, bro.
Jackson
Don't
and
feel
the
like you
Ravens
don't
come
got
up
no
now,
mic.
first and 10.
Bro, like, you sleep. Don't do it.
He'll buy some time right. He'll run.
Come here.
And some room to work.
Come here.
And oh, at the end of it, he's
How dare you?
Now this is picked up by the
I'm done with shit, man. I seen him come back to the hook. That's some shit for that you got my mouth. That job was so right there, boy.
They had it 4th and goal.
Yeah,
Roll the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind him, try to put together another
Walk behind the line.
To the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
This time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well.
What I tell you.
Earl Thomas in on the stop. Allen to throw on 3rd down.
Oh my God, he was on his ass like stick on shit, my mother.
Losing yardage back at the 27. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Going for it on 4th down. Allen, he's going to loft one. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And a return across midfield.
But I like it though.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
About 4 niggas over, you keep blessing out like that.
He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Another try after the first down sack.
Oh boy, hold that rock. Well, you're not getting no more fumbles. Ken Goings in.
They were going to sack him there like they did on first down.
All them timeouts, I get the ball back to you.
His ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
And now on 3rd down,
screen. I'm turning on him. I'm doing a screen. He's sweet. He's still not going to stop that shit.
Now
Jackson. His ass. Oh, that screen was wide open, too. I told you he wasn't going to stop it. So I'm doing that shit again.
Jerry Hughes gets the sack. Now it's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And some room to maneuver. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory.
But I good, man. Fuck you out of here.
Seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. He's brought down.
Oh my God! That boy heart almost broke his chest.
The NFL.
Shit was guaranteed.
Welcome back. Halftime. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis.
Let me get this shit.
Ready. Here in quarter number 3. And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
They
run the counter. Perry. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Now you probably still can't go losing, bro. But you already see what I do. I still
on that one, and a Bills first down. On first down, Allen. He finds his target, John Brown.
Let him score, God. I let him score
that
damn
ass. For a Buffalo touchdown. John Brown.
Hey, let me stop being humble again, bro. You got being cold, bitch.
Extra point away now from tying this football game. Hauschko with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This will be taken in at the 1.
Oh,
Bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. A running play there, going to get 10 and a quick 1st down. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trent Murphy, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He finds an opening past the 40.
Hey, this nigga's ball is like a motherfucker. You can't touch his little face. Hitting on Connor's looking ass. He cutting through their whole stack. He moves. I ain't doing no juke. I'm doing straight cut edge. He's some shit. Good block, baby. Hold on. That's good shit. That's good shit, nephew. Hey, nephew. Good shit. But you ain't stopping my man in 3rd. He's the 3rd of all Brandon Ingrams. So you know you're not stopping his ass. Hey, excellent. Boy, you go straight. Go straight, boy. You go straight. Go straight. Let's set him up. Hey, boy, you see for that?
Jackson will look to throw it.
Hold that rock hold. You're not making me fold unless I'm not holding that rock. Unless I'm not holding it, bro. Come on, bro. This shit's too fucking easy, my man. What do you do? Oh, God, this is easy. Oh, my God. He think I'm a scramble. That's why that shit open. Oh, my God, go quick. That guy killed my man and shit. Hold on. Let me show you this shit.
You must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. First down.
Don't bum ass, you got some shit. Like, who uses the bill? Come on, man, you guys throwing me all little beans and everything. Hey, send him on the, that route. That's that. He's running it.
On 2nd down, Jackson. And this one
hey, that's good ass defense, broski.
Too much
that's good ass defense,
on
bro.
it's 3rd down.
Hey, this nigga probably mad as fuck. He can't talk shit back to me.
Always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
Brown. Oh, that's gonna be touchdown. I see that shit the way he going, bro.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Oh my God, he's
moving deep for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it to Jackson. Steps away to his left.
I was not protecting the ball. That could have been
down across the 20 to the 19.
Exactly
with that in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
Oh, you already know he's going. Too slow. Hold that rock. Way to get them yards.
Pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
My yards is yards, bruh. Little ass guy clamping me up though, bruh. With that run down pass.
On 2nd down. Jackson forced out to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. A field goal would give them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Flush to
Fuck
his
you about
right.
Fuck you about
He may try and run for this.
Oh my God, Lamar Jackson, you was the man. I was not protecting the ball. You just got your ass stick and you did not fumble.
Back now in Baltimore. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
What they talking about? Fuck you about
Could get him
Fuck you
the
about
lead, but it might not be enough here as they
Hey,
come
you
up
ain't
on
bad. You
first
should
and
have bought the
goal.
bag. I know he is.
From the
Hold
gun,
up,
it's a
hold
run
up.
for
Get in there.
They're
Go
gonna
on.
get a couple here,
Push
but
that
won't
shit.
get across the plane as they stop it
Put
right
that shit
around
up
the
in
5.
there.
To me, that's a terrific run on 1st and goal at the 3. They got 2 yards. I'd line right back up and give it to him again.
Wow. Leads out. You can't stop this shit touchdown. I can
Second
buy
and
this
goal
shit touchdown.
from the 1.
Man, all that shit not gonna do nothing with this, bro. Just touchdown.
Jackson will keep it. Fires to the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. So it is a fumble, but the key
hey, Playboy, you was a man for that. I just gotta respect the skin off.
Big, isn't
You
it?
just back the skin off my man, though, bro. Don't be doing that, though, bro. Shit not sweet. Touchdown.
During the game, but the other team doesn't get it.
Let me find out.
Huge
Fuck you about
difference
it.
in the
Fuck you about
ball
it.
game. In this case, they were able to retain possession.
That sack by Tremaine Edmonds. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson being chased out. And he wins. Touchdown. Baltimore. Lamar Jackson
Stop playing with me,
taking
bro.
it
Stop
in.
playing with me, bro.
And the
Stop
Ravens
playing
have
with me, bro.
taken the lead.
Stop playing with me, bro. Like, for real, dog. For real, Joe.
The
Stop
defense was
playing with
almost
me,
too
Joe.
good on that play. It took away
Stop
all
playing
of
with
his
me, Joe.
targets. The one thing they forgot to account for him as a
I'm a
runner,
six
and he was able to tuck it and go for the end zone and get it done.
When you look
Tucker with
at
an
this
extra
shit on my
point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Calling on me like
Figure
a
this one out.
young
Leading here in the 4th, and now they're going to try an onside kick.
Perfect. Let's get it. Let's get it back. Let's get it back.
And this one goes out of bounds, so they will not be able to get the football back here
He
in
don't
the
got
4th.
no stick. He don't got a great lever or the clip. Slap with the glitch, nigga, we can hit. See, I don't get no ass. Hey, bro, I forgot to ask you. Did you ever go over that bitch house? Fuck no, you was scared of them cheeks, bro. I'm about to smack this. Huh?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive tunnel.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
He gained.
Completion good for 3 and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Perry. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here we go. 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's going to have the connection to Foster.
Good shit, bro.
All the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Well, I couldn't get it earlier, nigga.
Robert Foster, 45 yards. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Oh, it's 4th quarter. Oh yeah, I just can't fumble. Shoot mine is free double cheese. Double cheeseburger on me. Nigga shit sweet. Nigga shit butt. We gonna take
yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. 16 yards at first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Good coverage downfield.
I love how he's taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 39-yard line. Stepping up, he'll try to run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a first down in field goal range already. On first down, it's Ingram. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew a little more time on the clock.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over to some kind of second down play.
It's why I like, bro, this nigga stupid as shit. But I don't even give a fuck, no man, I'm cooking shit.
Ingram again.
Big boy. First down. First down, big boy.
About the 17.
First down, big boy.
In on the tackle.
Oh, I
like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. Ingram's got the first down and more. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line.
He was wild, nigga. He tried to let me score like this. He like, I'm gonna take that shit and not run the clock up. Come on, bro. No! I'm about to say no.
Big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run,
you gonna have to call that last timeout, champ. And when you get the ball, you ain't gonna have no timeout, champ. I hate when niggas do this to me, but that shit just be irritating. I'm already shot. I'm already shot to that. I'm already hit to you. I'm already shot to do.
They'll come out in the pistol. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on first and goal. And he'll get blown out
game-winning field goal. You already
back
shot.
At the 6.
You already hit that on the goal. Game-winning field goal.
It'll be second down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the team.
I'm trying to jam with Chucky and Walker
up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Call you my dog, then you know we locked in.
Now they get the
I'm trying to jam. I'm trying to cop him. We want to hit it. We about to drop him.
Risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time. We'll see.
I gotta hit this motherfucker. No! Let's go! Let's go! First down! I did finish this game. And guess what I did? Hey,
You're doing an era of cost cutting and maximizing your roster. This is a club that does not skip on special teams, and in these situations,
I really gotta play this smart. If you throw the ball up and kick it, and get that shit, I'm gonna cry. My man. But we alright. We I'm trying to clock in. We about to drop 10. Damn.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of
throwing
it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'd be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete.
Hey, good game,
So the final drive comes up empty.
Lamar Jackson rushed for 100.
Play in this game. They knew
Lamar
that they
Jackson
needed
rushed for
some type of
200 yards
at the
again.
very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a
Lamar Jackson
spectacular
rushed for
affair.
200
Even though they didn't
yards.
finish
Because he
it
lied
off,
like that is
you're
shit.
exactly
He
right.
died like
They
that is
took
a
us
bitch.
down to the
He
last
died like that
play,
is a
but
motherfucker.
still,
My man, on my
you're
GG
wondering,
motherfucker. He
could it
died like
happen?
that is shit.
Possibly,
He died like
even
that
though
is
we
a
both knew it
bitch.
was a
He
long
got
shot.
goated as a motherfucker. Goated as a motherfucker. He gonna tote the rock. I just got that nigga sick. I kicked the field goal. Yup. He was mad as shit. I don't give a fuck because that nigga is a bitch. G.O.D. G.O.D. my mother. Bitch, I'm gonna talk. G.O.D. my brother. He
So
thought I
that'll
was about
do
to
it
give him
for
the ball.
us,
He
for my
thought he was about to
partner,
let me
Charles
score, and then
Davis,
I
and all
get
the
off. Fuck
hard-working
no.
men and women on our
Fuck
crew.
no.
I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
We got 250
The Ravens
rushing
are
yards.
victorious here as we
rushing
say
yards.
so
I'm
long
making y'all look
from
sweet with your
Baltimore.
bitch ass. Yeah, you ain't me. So now right there, I'll be right. I take it to the man. I ain't know what it might take to pass y'all niggas tell each other
Hey, how fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like fourth down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jake Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York.
Huh?
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. There's a scene a short time ago the Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Hey, bro, you want this friendly quick, bro? I just don't feel like. Hey, I feel that, Brody. Hey, I just want to accept it, but I just don't want to accept it. But I'm going to accept it, bro. Man. Where you was at, Mo? Huh?
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match. Great with it, quits. I love it.
up this magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Jackson options out left. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And now he's going to use his legs. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson rolling to his right. He uncorked. And this is cut inside the 5. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, 41 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Watching this shit, yeah. Huh? They in the book, man. That's on Netflix. And you see on that building from that shit.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Here's Jackson, flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Jackson. And an alley to run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Jackson on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson.
Oh, my God.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Jackson now, dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Scampering home from 19 yards out as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set up the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. From the 24, Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jalen Ferguson. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson throwing on 3rd and long. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Patrick Owasor. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Returnable for Thomas. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. He's at the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 36 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
What the fuck, bro? That shit is
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. They go play action to Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And he is all the way up past the 25.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Give him 9 yards on the second down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Now it's Jackson. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
I'm ass. Imagine.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. To throw is Jackson. Wants a screen pass. That's complete. Space to maneuver at the 40. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Hey, bro, your mic got some shit, bitch. Your mic some shit, bitch.
Make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Bitch, I'm tired of that ass. Yo, bitch, you ass. Stop playing with me, bitch. I don't need to pass the ball.
Now Jackson.
I passed the ball. There you go.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen.
Imagine.
The Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Bitch, your mic ass. Bitch, stop playing me. My mic broke.
The completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. On the move.
Oh, bitch, listen to how you talking, man. I beat the skin off your ass. I beat the skin off your bitch ass, boy. I beat the skin off. I beat the skin off your bitch ass.
Second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds.
You won't, bitch. You won't. Fuck you talking about. Stop playing me, boy. You won't. Fuck you talking about.
Throwing on first
Keep talking about Jack. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga.
He'll try and run it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I'm in DC. What are you talking about? DC, bitch. You keep talking about Jack. Shut that shit up, bitch. You throwing me on.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson eluding the pressure right.
Okay, look you from Baton Rouge, bitch.
A short gain of 2. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I'm from DC, bitch. What are we talking about?
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt.
Fuck no, boy.
Tucker's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
And I get ball back.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL. And it's a presentation of EA Sports. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And they've got it. They recovered it.
You a bitch. You really is a bitch. You can't score me, so I don't care. You're not scoring. The fuck, you was a bitch. You some shit. Your bitch ass.
Jackson now.
I'm a little boy to you. Imagine. Oh my God, oh God, that was supposed to be a pick city.
Inside the 20. The catch and run gonna wind up netting him 30.
Bro, this nigga's a fucking little ass kid, bro.
So
you can tell by this nigga's voice, you a bitch.
They'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Oh my God, I baited the fuck out you, nephew. Bitch! What are you talking about?
First possession of the third.
Yes, I did, boy. I moved him up because I knew your ball. Boy, you can snag that shit out of the sky. Out of the sky, bro. Oh, scramble. For what? I don't need to pass the ball. You can't stop my man. He's OD. Oh, bitch. What are you talking about? Can't stop my man, boy. My man does this shit. Play action. Roll. You already know what's going on. You already know what's going on. I'm gonna give you a chance to fuck all me, boy. You a weak ass nigga. Little ass boy, give a fuck about a weak nigga. What you talking about? You weak, bitch. I'ma dot him up. You want me to dot him up? Oh, why you blessing me?
He's gonna take off. Jackson.
Oh, that's luck. That's bitch shit. You're a bitch though. You're a bitch though. Bitch shit. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. You like I want to protect me.
Let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Fuck that gay ass shit up, boy. Don't throw the ball. Don't throw the ball.
I'm gonna doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big time play.
Oh my God, he was wide open. I'm so happy you don't know what you're doing.
For your team.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play.
But he was wide open. I don't give a fuck about none of that, boy. Michael Brown was wide open, boy. You sold. You some shit. That's how you know you suck. That nigga was wide open, boy.
Ingram. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his second touchdown.
Suck, let him do that shit over me.
As the Ravens push further out in front. Not the first time on this drive he saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Look at this nigga, bro. What grade you in, bro?
Davis from the top rope. I like it.
You a bitch, nigga. I'm older than you, bitch. What you talking about, bitch? Man, kick the ball, bro. Kick the fucking ball, bro. Kick the ball, bitch.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
What? You got 4 baddies?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles.
You a hot bitch-ass nigga, bruh.
I like it, man, because you're exactly right.
That, don't you?
All game long.
You's a hot bitch nigga, bruh. You realize saying you got 4 baddies over the game. You's a hot nigga, bitch. What you talking about, bitch? You hot as shit. What bitch ass?
Of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Nice work to get.
You already know what I'm gonna do. You already know what I'm trying to do. Run the ball with Lamar Jackson. Cheat code, nigga. You already know how I'm coming. Lamar Jackson with cheat code.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson dancing to his left.
Got it, ass.
Inside the 35.
Fuck yeah, I'm scared, boy. You just made me fumble, boy. I'm scared. Cheat code. I just think I got a cheat code.
Here's Jackson on first.
Oh my God.
Buying time to his left. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
You scared. Shut the fuck up. You scared. What you talking about? You scared. Bitch ass. You scared. You scared. Little scared ass nigga. I know that you bitch made. What you talking about, boy?
From the red zone now. Here's Jackson on first down.
I'm
He'll
bullshit.
go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm liable to lose this, bro. But I know that, though, so I don't care. But I'm liable to win at the same time.
Second down, Ingram. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be third down. Now Jackson, flushed out right. And he will score. Touchdown.
Can't stop that boy Lamar. Nigga's a beast now. He just think he want a Chico.
As his guys are back within a single score. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Throwing is Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth. Tucker now to
hey,
kick
bitch,
it away.
get back on the mic, bitch.
Touchdown.
What you talking about?
This one taken from the 7.
What you talking about? Open that shit up. Open that shit up. Open this spot. Open this spot. Go on this spot. Go on this spot. Go on this spot.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly, Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
But that shit luck, bro. That shit is luck, dog.
Skill, whatever the
Watch
case
this. Get off that nigga, bro.
About just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it.
Yeah, you trying to look like me, huh?
Possession, that's all you're looking for.
12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And I think this
smash that shit. He gets nothing.
Coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Jackson, option right.
We on that shit, boy.
And take his lumps here at this stage of the game.
You can't do nothing. You get nothing, boy.
And it's third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play.
We just can't throw the ball.
Points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So first and second down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. This is Ingram. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Nigga, so game. He's so the game. He's so the game.
1:55
the
remaining.
The game. He's so the game. Come on, kid.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, Jackson. They'll roll him out right. That's into the hands.
Hey, let me get up on that nigga, bruh.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. They'll run here with Ingram. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play.
Like, you gonna keep running the ball, I'm gonna blitz every time. What you talking about? I don't care.
Backfield, that's Ingram on 2nd and goal.
Bro, you suck, bro. Why is you playing like that? You need to bum.
As he'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
You don't trust that you can score, that's why you're doing that, huh? I feel that.
And again, it's Ingram. He'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play.
But you gonna hold the ball, bro. Use a bitch. I don't respect that.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown.
Can you hike the ball?
Convert now on 3rd and goal. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here.
What are you playing? You suck.
Right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. They can
you really suck. It's sad.
And anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special.
You're not even gonna kick the ball or nothing. You're gonna wait till the time right now like a bum.
Applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final.
You a bitch ass nigga. You suck. Look how you just played, but you just ran the crowd like you's a bitch. What you talking about? You's a bitch. What you talking about? You's a bitch. Ain't you scary, nigga? What you talking about?
And if the late touchdown wasn't bad enough, now they're going to go for 2. So sportsmanship nowhere to be found right here. Looking to throw. Jackson. And he will get into the end zone. So the lead stretches from 9 up to 11.
Look what you just did. You suck. Fuck up, bitch. You's a bitch. Fuck you talking about? You's a bitch. Fuck you talking about? Look how you played out. You's a bitch. You bitch ass nigga. You's a bitch. Fuck you talking about? Henry, you's a bitch.
Scored on the final play. So I don't know if everyone on the team is a fantasy football player and they're like, hey, get more points for our guys. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe a coach is looking ahead and saying, you know something, the more points we have might be the tiebreaker. But boy, what a way to finish it.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
Yeah.